we also have what the discussion by those opposite the PNM in the Tobago space affords the UNCs a cop-out. So when they make utterances that represent their personal view, and the UNC is taking that as a Tobago position and hiding now behind that as an excuse to reject the bills, when they honestly know that this bill is a far advanced bill to what they would have brought in 2013. They well know this bill would have received way more consultation than what their bill would have received in 2013. In fact, some of the things that would have gone in this bill would have been informed from the very 2013 bill as well, because when the Joint Select Committee met, they would have looked at all the various consultations and all the various representations coming out from Tobago and coming out from the different spaces. So for the UN, we now need to force, because the PNM has already, the PNM in the central government space would have already indicated that this bill has their support. Thus far, it seems, based on what would have came out from the GSC, the independents would have signed on to the report. So it means that generally they are comfortable with what this bill represents. So the only persons at this time that are objecting to this bill is really the opposition UNC, and we need, as a nation, both Tobago and Trinidad, to call on them to give support to this bill so that Tobago can get this advanced position in really treating with the development needs of the island at this time.
Pastor, I also want to add something here. I don't like to harp too much on the UNC. I think sometimes we give them a little bit too much traction. But it is inevitable that the bill that we have before us today would be a lot different from the green paper and the white paper that they would have produced in 2013. One, that document was not birthed out of any consultations with Tobagonians. We were not even sure exactly. I think it was Hamid Ghani or somebody they said that would have assisted in the drafting of that document. But there was no far and wide consultation when that document was dated. Two, it never stood before a Joint Select Committee. So the type of technical work that would have gone into the document that we have in the Tobago Island Self-Government Bill, it just was not done, because you didn't have an opportunity for the government, the opposition, the independent side to sit and vet the document. As a matter of fact, that document was rushed before the Parliament, I think less than a week before the 2013 election. And we saw what was the outcome of that entire situation. The PNM won the election 12-0. And I don't think it was because Tobago is necessarily 100% PNM, but there are certain things that Tobagonians just will not stand for. So it is inevitable that what we have in this island government bill that went through the entire process, a long, tedious, arduous process, where we involved other territories that have similar arrangements like we are trying to achieve, where we involved the legal luminaries, where we gave the opposition an opportunity to give their input. Independents had their opportunity to give their input. The government gave theirs. And most importantly, this document was birthed out of the Tobagonians and the consultations that were held both in Tobago and also in Trinidad. So I think that for the opposition to outrightly want to reject what is in front of us is also indicatory of them wanting to reject the will of the people of Tobago, to reject what is the recommendations of those who might be more advanced in knowledge in terms of law and all of these nice academic stuff than even I am. So we have to be very careful as to how we look at this entire situation. And as I said, I hope good sense at the end of the day will prevail.
All right. Well, I know that there are some people who will want to ask some questions. I know that you all are always open to entertain calls so that you all can hear and understand the views of some of the listeners. And some of them may have questions that they may want to pose to you. Mel, I hope you don't mind.
No problem.
All right. Kelvin?
Sure, we always open to hear from our viewers and listeners.
All right.
So
All right, let me take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. Good morning to your panel guest here. I have a question, please. Do you folks really believe that more consultation is needed? Because from what I understand, I think the bill is good as it is. But do you really think those people who are asking for more consultation just kind of delay any process?
All right,
Mr. Speaking. Thank you.
All right, I'll allow them to answer. So you heard the question from the caller. The caller is asking, do you all believe that more consultation is required? And if you all think also that it is a tactics to try to stall the passing of the bill?
I want to ask this question. I mean, they usually don't answer a question with a question, but when is the consultation going to be enough? We've been at this for years. We have engaged almost all of civil society in Tobago. They went as far as to having special fora with students in the high school, We went as far as Trinidad. I remember going to a consultation in Penny Savers. I mean, this is not a plug for anybody business in Penny Savers car park, Roxborough car park. We were all over the place. When exactly is the consultations ever going to be enough? I am hearing a lot of voices now coming out of the woodwork while this bill is on the parliament floor. People who I have never seen at any of the consultations. People who I have never heard have an opinion when we were going through the process. But now that the bills are ready to be debated and we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you can't want now to come and say, hold up, I have something to say. Night before the debate, you now sending down your opinions. Come on. So as the caller would have even suggested, it just might be a stalling tactic.
All right, let's take some more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. Morning to the panel here. You know what I want to find out? My mother and father is born to Begonian. My grandparents, everybody born in De La Fort, Tobago, all of them. But the dead and the leaves of land in Tobago, the inheritance of the land is my aunt children and my mother children, because my grandfather died and leave the land. If it have a separation, what will become of our land where we have to inherit from the grandparents in Tobago? Grandfather.
All right.
I want to find out what will become of that.
All right. It have no separation, so she not to worry. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning, Pastor Google.
Morning.
I just want to say good morning to the panel, and as you would have said, it's really refreshing to hear, especially a female voice, and she sounds like a young person, because I'm not watching online. I want to ask her, and also encourage, I want to ask her, are you one of the voices on the ground who's meeting and treating with young persons? Because you're logical in your thinking, you're calm, and your delivery is one that anybody could understand. So I hope that you are also a moving part of this situation at in Tobago, that you can meet with the young persons who may not be as articulate as you, or may not know the history of this whole thing as you. So I hope that you are out there, because I listen to you and I'm very impressed, and I also feel so reassured that the future of our country really is in the right hands. So I hope that you play a part, and especially as a female, who sometimes our voices get lost, or sometimes because they think we are so emotional that we can't make logical decisions. You are indeed a fresh breath of fresh air, and I hope that you will be a part of whatever is happening to Tobago, to instruct the young ones, to teach them, and make this thing really happen and make it work. Not discounting the other female voices that we hear always advocated, but you are one that I'm now hearing, and I'm really comforted and impressed. So thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. Mel, you heard that?
Dr. Google, if I can apologize, I know the caller gave a mouthful, but I am having difficulty hearing the caller's contributions and the questions. I didn't want to interject while she was talking.
Oh, okay. But she said that what she basically asked was that she commended you and saying that it was really nice hearing a nice, young, fresh female voice. All right, so she commended you.
Thank
you. She also wanted to know if you are on the ground as young woman advocating and clearing up all the misinformation that is out there about the bill. I see my clock is already counting down for the 12 o'clock news.
Well, my strategy has been a bit different in terms of getting the information across to people. There's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of people are trying to talk over each other, especially the ones with the wrong information.
Right.
So I have been trying to really chat with people one-on-one and to really break the information down into, bits and pieces that they can truly understand. Because as I said, this is not a complicated situation. It really is a simple one that has been politicized, overly politicized and convoluted by persons with an agenda.
Okay. What we will do, we'll come back after the 12 o'clock news and continue to take some calls until 1:30. Is that half 12? Is that all right with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Is that all right with you, Mr. Kelvin?
Yes, of course.
I find like you're leaving Mel alone, What's going on with you?
No, you've been hearing me a lot. So, as the caller rightly said, we have a fresh, young, intelligent voice. So let us allow persons to, hear another point of view as well. From Tobago, especially our young Tobago women.
All right. So we're going to come back after the 12 o'clock news. Mel, I'll send you back the link and we will link back up, okay?
All right. Thank you. See you all later.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So you just heard it there. All right. We're going for our 12 o'clock news. And then when we come back, we're going to have our young people from Tobago sharing their views on what's going on in Tobago. All right, so don't touch your dial. Stick and stay right here on the street, 919 FM. Coming back with the news on the street, 919. All right, so we'll get ready to go for the news and come back. When we come back after the news, we're going to go back to Tobago. I know that a lot of you are enjoying the program.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Blessings in